What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joey Work from Run Pure Bets. It's Friday. You know what that means. I got another UFC fighter with me this week, fresh off his first round knockout of Parker Porter in August. Special guest, Chris Daukaus. What's up, Chris?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good. So, first off, I want to say from everyone at Run Pure Bets, congratulations on your impressive victory. Most of our
Thank you.
subscribers also bet on you and made some money.
Good, good.
So I also do see you're already booked for a fight in October versus Rodrigo Nascimento. Love
Yes.
that you're back in there real quick. Is this something you asked for?
No, I just, I was ready. I let them know that I was ready, and if they had anything coming up, I'd be more than welcome to take in the fight. And they called me probably, I want to say it was a week or two after my fight about this one. So it's been, just getting ready for this one.
Awesome. And for your opponent, do you know much about him, or did you just accept the fight that the UFC called you about?
No, I pretty much just accepted the fight, and then I did my little research afterwards just to see who he was and his strengths, his weaknesses, and stuff like that. Brazilian tough guy, 8-0. He's from ATT in Florida, so he's training with one of the top camps in the world. So it's going to be a good challenge, and I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Additionally, man, I mean, how awesome is that both you and your brother are both now fighting in the UFC? I mean, that's such an amazing
Yeah,
feat, as there's only 10 family members that can ever even say they've done that, less than 10.
yeah, it's pretty crazy to be a part of that, like elite club. So it's definitely something that we enjoy, and definitely something that we strive to keep going forward with, and making all those other guys, they're proud, like the Diaz brothers and the Miller brothers and all them. So it's good.
Awesome, dude. All right, so if it's all right with you, we'll run through your thoughts on tomorrow's main card for the UFC
All
Fight
right,
Night.
perfect.
Cool. So this may be one of the best non-pay-per-view main cards this year, personally, I think. The first fight
Agreed.
on the card is Mackenzie Dern versus Randa Markos, the submission specialist. Mackenzie Dern off a knee bar win in round one versus Hannah Cyphers. She was kind of getting pieced up on the feet, and then she took Hannah
Yeah.
down, and that's all she wrote. Before that, she was 6-0 until she lost to Amanda Ribas. Markos has alternated wins and losses for every single one of her 14 UFC fights. She is off a loss to Amanda Ribas, so win here, I don't know. But out of her 14 UFC fights, 12 of them went to decision. This is a tough matchup for her, as her main strength is really wrestling. But Dern is obviously a fantastic jiu-jitsu artist. I see
Yes.
Mackenzie getting it done here. What do you think?
I completely agree. I think Dern will definitely get it done. She'll grind it out. She might eat punches here and there to eventually, maybe drive it against the cage. But she will eventually get it to the cage, get that, that tight clinch, and she'll drag her to the ground. She'll even pull guard. It doesn't really matter. I think once she locks up with her, it's pretty much done.
All right, cool. We're on the same side there. All right, so the
Yep.
next one is Johnny Walker versus Ryan Spann. So since getting knocked out by my boy Corey Anderson, Johnny Walker has switched his management group. He switched his training gym and supposedly altered his focus. He says he's very excited to show the new Johnny Walker against Ryan Spann. Ryan enters this fight off of 8 straight wins, most recently a split decision victory over a previous Run Pure guest, Smiling Sam Alvey. Out of those 8 wins, only 2 of them went to the judges' hands. I really don't expect the judges to get any control of this one. I think this will get a stop before the final bell. What do you think
Yeah.
about Johnny Walker, Ryan Spann?
I just think Johnny Walker's a little bit too of he's like a wild card. He's unpredictable in there. So I cannot go with Johnny Walker. I just think that he gets too crazy, uses too much energy. Now he was going up the TriStar and all that, so I don't know if that helped him, but maybe refocused him a little bit. But I don't know. I just Spann is just I think he's just too good for him.
Got it. All right. Okay, so the next fight is Kazmat Chimaev versus Gerald Meerschaert, the newest UFC hype train. Chimaev
Yeah.
enters the fight after making history and winning 2 fights in the shortest amount of time, 9 days. He is 8-0 in his career, 2-0 in the UFC with wins over John Phillips and Royce McKee. He's obviously a very skilled fighter, but this should be
Yes.
his toughest match to date. Gerald is a warrior. He has 44
Yes.
professional fights, more UFC fights than Chimaev has even professional fights. I mean, he
Yes.
has lost 4 of his last 6, but versus big names, Kevin Holland, Jack Hermanson, Eric Anders, our boy, and recently Ian Heinisch. Do you think the hype train gets derailed here? Should we expect another impressive victory from Chimaev?
I don't know. I think that they're pushing him hard. Everyone's saying he's, Khabib 2.0.
Yep.
I don't really believe that yet. I mean, he ran through 2 unranked guys, so I'm betting man. I'll take Meerschaert.
All right,
So
taking the
yeah,
underdog. Love it.
I'll take him. Yeah.
Okay, co-main event is Cowboy Cerrone, Nico Price. Cowboy enters this fight on a 4-fight losing streak, but listen to the fighters: Anthony Pettis, Conor McGregor, Justin Gaethje, and Tony Ferguson. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Cerrone always puts on a show. He's fought
Always.
everyone in the UFC, and anyone they put in front of him, he's fought. He's one of the most active fighters, if not the most, in the UFC. He's fought at least 3 times every single year since entering the UFC in 2011. As for Nico Price, that's crazy.
Yeah.
As for Nico Price, he's 6-4 in the UFC with wins over James Vick, Tim Means, Randy Brown, Alan Juban. He has lost to some solid competition as well. He lost to Vicente Lique twice and Jeff Neal. Nico packs some heavy hands. I'm afraid that if he connects, it might be night-night for 37-year-old Cerrone. I'm definitely excited for this one. What do you think about the co-main?
It'll be a fan favorite. You know, Nico Price definitely brings it. Cowboy obviously brings it. But I'm gonna have to go with Nico. I think he's, like you said, he's got those heavy hands. I think he's just a little bit too long, especially with his boxing range. Now, you know, Cowboy would like to keep people at kicking range, but Nico can kick, so I think that it's definitely going to be Nico's night.
All right, cool. All right, so now we got the main event. It is Colby Covington versus Tyron Woodley. Much anticipated. Colby is arguably the second best welterweight in the world behind Kamaru Usman. He's 15-2 overall as a pro. This will be his first time back in the octagon since he lost to Kamaru. Other than that, his previous 5 fights were all decision wins. Tyron Woodley, who has lost 2 straight to Gilbert Burns and Usman as well, stated he's going to let his hands loose this time after getting a lot of criticism for his last 3 fights, not being very active. Tyron is no stranger to big fights, as he fought for the middleweight belt 6 times, won 4 of them, has 1 draw, 1 loss. Do we see a new Tyron Woodley here who throws with Colby, or will he be passive as we've seen lately? What do you think about the main event?
All right, I'll take Colby. My reasoning for taking Colby is he's been more active than Woodley. Woodley, you know, he's got this fire, this new fire under him about, you know, people are getting under his skin about how, you know, he's inactive when he fights, he sits back, but that's him. He sits back, he's a counterpunch. He's the, you know, the big overhand right, that big counterpunch. Yeah, I just think Colby outworks him. Maybe Woodley's a little, you know, emotional coming into this. Maybe that'll play a factor. Colby can get under people's skin, and then along with, you know, the fans and the media and everyone saying about how, you know, he's been not pushing the pace. So I'm gonna have to go with Covington.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, first off, I just want to say really appreciate you coming on the show. Is there anything you'd like to plug or anything you want to let our followers know?
No, I mean, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Chris_Daukaus, on both. Check them out. That's pretty much it. A couple sponsors, Primal Nutrition. This guy right here, Fuel Hunt. Check them out. They're awesome clothing line, getting into more MMA stuff. But yeah, I mean, you for having me on. I greatly appreciate that. And if anyone wins on any of my picks, hit me up on Venmo. Appreciate
it. Well, for sure. I definitely gave it out as an official pick last time on our website. So I'm sure I made a good amount of people some money. So you heard it. Reach out to Chris, get his Venmo, send him some money.
Yes,
hey, thanks again, man. We really appreciate it. We'll be rooting for you in October. And after that, following, you know, good luck with everything in the future.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy. Sweet. Well, another great week, another great guest. Thanks again to Chris Daukaus. You know, really appreciate it. How awesome that him and his brother are both in the UFC. Imagine that. Imagine that, man. That's got to be, his dad and mom got to be so proud. But, well, don't forget, tomorrow we're live, UFC Fight Night, live betting the whole card. Sunday, NFL. If you've been following us, you know what we're doing in the NFL. We're killing the NFL. Last night we won another 4 units. Every show we won at least 4 units on NFL content. Subscribers only this Sunday. So if you're not subscribed yet, I'm pretty sure you can do that now. Go to runpurebets.com. $60 for a month. If you want to get your feet wet, $20 for the week. I mean, can't really beat it. We're giving out money. So follow us on Twitter, RunPureBets, at RunPureBets. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button down low. Shout out to chat, Dave Ramos, Shane Moen, Jarvis Juice, Dirty Bird Picks, Nasty Nate, Yego. Hit that like button, guys. That about wraps it up. Good luck on everybody on your bets this weekend. I'll be on the show tomorrow giving out some picks. I know Jay's going to give out some as well. Joey works out. Peace.